Hey everybody, this is Derek, aka known on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. How are you guys doing? Um, Not quite sure if this is going to go on YouTube and Patreon or just Patreon. But in Patreon, this is going to go in my collection of my favorite female icon. I did a reaction to the full documentary that was released in 2018. It's a documentary of Joan Jett's career, and it's called Bad Reputation, which was featured at the Sundance Film Festival and got amazing reviews. And members of my family even watched it and enjoyed it. The story behind it and the struggles that the girls and the Runaways had to go through in the 70s, as well as Joan when she went solo in 1979 and when she was trying to get a solo career going. And like her producer and songwriting partner, Kenny Laguna, said, he ran into walls. Even Joan said that that he thought it was going to be easier to promote her and market her than what he thought. And in the documentary, it talks about how Joan recorded 5 songs, put it on a demo tape, and sent the demo tape to 23 major and minor record labels, and all 23 record labels rejected her. And Joan and Kenny at Blackheart Records still have all 23 of those letters. Now, the 5 songs, check this out, the 5 songs that Joan sent: I Love Rock and Roll, Crimson and Clover, Do You Want to Touch Me, Bad Reputation, and You Don't Own Me. Now, the I Love Rock and Roll version that Joan sent was the one that she recorded with the Sex Pistols, because in 1979, before she met Kenny Laguna, Joan Jett recorded a couple songs with Steve Jones and Paul Cook of the Sex Pistols. And they did an initial version of I Love Rock and Roll, and then they did this song that I'm about to react to now, You Don't Own Me, which is a cover song by Leslie Gore. Now, I Love Rock and Roll, as you know, went to #1 on the US Billboard charts, and it stayed at #1 for 8 weeks in a row. 8 weeks. Crimson and Clover made it into the top 10. It went up to #5 on the US Billboard charts. Do You Want to Touch Me and Bad Reputation made it into the top 20 slots of the US Billboard charts. So out of the 5 songs on the demo, 4 were Billboard charts or Billboard chart hits. 4. And yet the record labels didn't hear hits when they heard those songs. But what I wanted to do was to introduce the 5th song, the song that was never released as a single. However, that doesn't mean that this wasn't a great song. And this is a different kind of song for Joan Jett. Okay, so you're gonna have piano, you're gonna have a saxophone solo. Joan is very young here, so her voice sounds very young, but I personally love this version of the song, and especially because it's so different. Now you got to remember, this is literally right after the Runaways broke up. So this is like in spring/summer of 1979. And then after the Runaways broke up, again, Joan Jett got together with the boys from the Sex Pistols, and they recorded this song. So that's what we're going to react to right now. We're going to listen to the 5th song that the record labels rejected. And again, I personally love her vocals in this. I love the piano. I love the saxophone solo. So let me put my headphones on, and let's listen to the song, You Don't Own Me.
You don't own me. not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. You don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay.
I love when she got into her lower register and sustained that note with the word stay.
You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay. I don't tell you what to say. I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love to be young. I'm free and I love to be free. To live my life the way I want. To say and do whatever I please.
I love the piano and the saxophone. And so there was no guitar solo. It was just piano and saxophone, which is different for, most people that know Joan Jett, right? But that's what I love about this version and what I love about this song is that it wasn't punk rock, it wasn't hard rock. I mean, you can hear the guitar, but it's a little lower in the mix because the guitar isn't meant to be prominent, right? But yeah, let's just hear that again because I love the saxophone solo and then with the piano in the background. Now, why did the record labels reject this song? I don't understand. Well, first of all, they rejected I Love Rock and Roll, Crimson and Clover, Bad Reputation, Do You Want to Touch Me? All that became hits, right? So, granted, this was never released as a single or a hit, but I think the song slaps. I love Joan's vocals. I love that saxophone solo. I love the piano. I love that it just showed a different side to Joan, you know? Um, and I don't understand why the record label said that Joan needs to lose the guitar. First of all, look at the album cover. Doesn't that look like, I mean, she looks like a, you know, I mean, well, she's a rocker chick. I mean, what was wrong with that? I don't understand. Um, and again, back in the day, you had bands like not bands, but singers like Olivia Newton-John, Barbra Streisand, Donna Summers, and nothing wrong with any of that. But they were in their own genres. But Joan came out and saying, "Hey, I'm not in that genre. I'm in this genre." But I don't understand why the record companies rejected her. So they said, "Lose the guitar." They told her that she needed to look prettier because, I mean, she had that punk look, right? Um, and then they also said that I think it was Clive Davis from Arista Records that told her you need to do a song search. In other words, he was saying all 5 songs that you gave me, they all suck, and they wouldn't sign her. So I mean, you just heard this song. It was recorded in 1979. Joan had just got out of the Runaways. She was she got together with the boys from the Sex Pistols and recorded this. I don't think it sucks. I think it's a great song. And it did make it onto the Bad Reputation album, which was before the Blackhearts, but it was just Joan Jett and then the Blackhearts. And then there were different musicians that played on the record, including the Sex Pistols. I believe Blondie is in the members of Blondie played on this record as well. But a lot of people came to Joan's um, side, I guess you could say, as Joan endeavored to go solo, including Chrissie Hynde from the Pretenders, members of the Go-Go's. I mean, Joan was surrounded by people that supported her. So, The Who, which, by the way, this first album was recorded at The Who's Ramport studio for free until they paid him back later. So, anyways, all of that information is in the documentary Bad Reputation, and I did a full reaction to that, and it's on Patreon. YouTube did copyrighted, claimed it, so I don't have it on YouTube, but I'm gonna try to upload this on YouTube. I'm not quite sure if Blackheart Records is gonna copyright it or not, but we'll wait and see. I mean, literally, this is a 3-minute song, and right now the reaction is 13 minutes, right? So it's not like I'm just using their content, but because of fair use, the Fair Use Act, I'm talking about it, I'm splitting it up, I've cut it up a little bit, I'm discussing certain things about it. So for fair use by law, I should be able to not only have this uploaded, but also um, be monetized for the work that I put into me sitting here and then putting the video together and then talking about it. So I'm not trying to make money off of the song, but I'm reviewing the song, and as a reactor, as a reviewer, I'm also promoting it. If you guys have never heard the song or this version of the song, then guess what? Maybe somebody out there on YouTube will be like, you know what? I kind of want to download this on iTunes, or I want to download this on Amazon Music. That's what a reactor does. So I don't understand why a lot of record labels don't, or publishers of the music don't get that this is free advertisement for them. Needless to say, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I hope you enjoyed that 3-minute song of You Don't Owe Me, Joan Jett's cover version of Leslie Gore. And whether this is going to be on YouTube or YouTube and Patreon remains to be seen. But either way, thank you for watching. Rock out. And yeah, I'll see you soon.